Hey, what is up guys? So I got an excellent example over here from Mr. Photobama. He's going to be showing off why Igknights are the best deck. I've already mentioned it previously. This is actually a different version. I haven't seen this FTK, but they can FTK so many different ways and it's pretty much 100% of the time. So a lot of you guys were like, oh my gosh, Igknights works with Konami. Konami's paying Igknights to actually overhype Igknights. I don't know why some of you guys think Konami pays me. Especially with just overhyping one specific archetype. Like, why would they do that? You remember when I was talking about how good Necros were going to be? And a lot of you guys were like, no, Necros, they're not even good. He's overhyping it. You guys got to understand, I have no incentive to lie to you guys about this kind of stuff. But anyways, here's what the FTK looks like. You can open up super bad. Like, it's pretty much 100% of the time, but it's going to be super insane in the TCG. The reason why this does not work in the OCG is because of their ban list. That's why this is going to be one of the best decks in the TCG, unless of course something gets banned. We only need one Norden in this, by the way, because I know a lot of people are like, well, maybe Norden or Norden's going to get hit here in the TCG. As long as it's not banned, you can still do this. It's relatively easy to actually pull off. But the important card here in the TCG is Blaze Phoenix. This is the card that makes it so OCG players cannot use it. So basically the opponent leaves over here. He was going to make another Blaze Phoenix. I know that was pretty fast, but we're going to go ahead and break it down so some of you guys can kind of understand it, or if you're kind of confused on anything, you'll be able to understand it a little bit better. But here it is. So, like I said, we're going to be breaking it down this time. We're going to be explaining what the heck is going on. Maybe some of you guys don't know about the Igknights. You're like, what the heck is this thing Asian and I have been talking about for the past couple, videos. Anyways, so the Igknights are a normal pendulum archetype that all have the same effect, whereas its monster effect doesn't actually have anything. It's only a pendulum effect. Of course, it's a normal monster, but technically it still has an effect as long as it's in the pendulum zone. So if you have an Ignite card in your other pendulum zone, you can destroy all cards in your pendulum zone, and if you do it, add one fire warrior type monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So you guys saying that, oh, you really need the Elementar 420 Blaze It, no problem at all, because it just lets you add one fire warrior type monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So super consistent. Like I said, it's pretty much 100% of the time that you're going to be pulling it off, and it's an FTK that is so consistent, and you don't even need Chicken Race anymore to pull off FTKs. Well, in this deck you do run Chicken Race. Okay, so anyways, he goes ahead and oh, hold on, it's going too fast for me. So as one of the material for Lavalval Chain, one of them, of course, was the Elemental Hero. So that card is going to let you use Fusion Substitute, because it's going to let you add it to your hand for free. So its name is always treated as Polymerization. And then you Fusion summon one monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion materials. You can banish the card from your graveyard and then target one fusion monster in your graveyard, return to the extra deck, and then even draw a card. Now, he's going to go ahead and make Lavalval Chain specifically to send a card, which we'll get into. But another important card to make in addition to Lavalval Chain is actually the Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief. Now, the only reason why you go for this is it lets you add a field spell from your deck to your hand. Obviously, if you draw it, then you just use the field spell. Some people are like, what happens if you draw like certain cards? You either pendulum summon with it, or you just use it in your combo anyway. So you can see him add the Ghost Trick Museum. It's pretty much irrelevant. You play anything, it doesn't really matter. But he's going to go ahead and activate the effect of Lavalval Chain, sending the Vylon Cube from his deck to the graveyard, which is actually important here. Then he's going to activate Fusion Substitute, sending the Ghost Trick Angel and the Lavalval Chain, and he's going to go ahead and make Nodin. Nodin will then be special summoned. Nodin will then activate his effect, and you also get all your cards' effect. It's pretty much irrelevant. But the important thing is you Nodin into Vylon Cube, and that's going to let you synchro up to a Ancient Fairy Dragon. You also get to reset your Ghost Trick, but it's, like I said, it's irrelevant. So the only reason why you add this card is so you can have a target to pop with Ancient Fairy Dragon and add the actual card that you want. Now, Vylon Cube's effect will also trigger, allowing you to add Refusion from your deck to your hand. It's just any equipped spell card from your deck to your hand when it's sent to the graveyard for the, well, if this card is sent to the graveyard for the synchro summon of a light monster, which, oh, hey, look, Ancient Fairy Dragon, what is he? Oh, he's light. So that works out pretty well. And then you're going to activate Ancient Fairy Dragon's effect to destroy a field spell. You gain 1,000 life, and also you're able to add one field spell card from your deck to your hand. That's where Black Garden comes in, and you're able to add Black Garden, you activate Black Garden, and then you just go a Refusion, you do the Nodin shenanigans with the Vylon Cube once again, and that's going to allow you to put tokens on your opponent's side of the field, so then they control cards. So you just keep on making the Ancient Fairy Dragon, and then you refusion, and then you make Nodin, and Nodin will activate its effect. You get back, well, you get Violent Cube for a few times, but then eventually you need to make, you need to bring out a level 4. It doesn't really matter that it's the Elemental Hero card because its effect's negated anyways. The important thing is eventually, at one point, you will actually get Fusion Gate from your deck to your hand with the other effect of the other Ancient Fairy Dragon. But the important part is eventually you make this card. It's 2 level 4 monsters, so it doesn't matter what you're bringing out with this, but I mean, it doesn't matter. He brought out the Elemental Hero. That, again, that's not important because it just requires 2 level 4 monsters. So the effect of this card is completely useless. What we want it to be is just a fire. That's the only thing that's important. Then you go ahead and you bring out number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk over here with the 2 Ancient Fairy Dragons. Then you're going to go ahead and use its effect. So it detaches 2 materials, then you can special summon as many machine type monsters as possible. And so the important part here is that you're going to be bringing out Blaze Phoenix, the Burning Bombardment Bird. And yeah, it is important again that you're making this because it's a pyro. Oh yeah, and I'm sorry, it doesn't matter that it's a fire, it's pyro, my bad, same thing, whatever. Anyways, you just keep on busting out this card over and over with the effect of Fusion Gate. So, like I said, it's super consistent. If you happen to draw with any of the other cards, you more than likely just use them. It's a super consistent FTK, and that's the reason why Igknights are going to be the best deck when they come out in the TCG. Again, guys, there's all these people that comment, like this guy, we're calling him out, let's call him out, because he called me out, he's like, why does Asian Eyes compare everything to Igknights? They're not even a good deck now that you can't use Key Beetle. That's not the reason. Like, Key Beetle, that doesn't even guarantee you the game, because what if they're playing Exodia? But the main reason why is because the deck can FTK and it's so consistent. And I hope this helps some of you guys out. And I don't know for what reason you guys think I work with Illuminati and trying to boost the Konami sell on Igknights. Like, if anything, Konami would make me want to promote just the set in general, not just like, guys, buy Igknights, buy Igknights. But yeah, that's why Igknights are going to be super strong. And yeah, and I want to mention again, Konami does not pay me to overhype anything, guys. There's no incentive other than, just me making a cool videos to share with you guys. And I want you guys to be prepared for this. Obviously, there are a lot of things that can stop this, but it's super consistent FTK. Valor can stop it, Yuki Usagi can stop it, Maxi does not stop it, although you could probably lose because your opponent might be able to actually deck you out. I don't know how many special summons happen during this turn. I don't know, someone want to let me know? We should try this out sometime. We should we should see how many special summons were involved. But like I said, guys, be on the lookout for Igknights. Some of you guys asked me, are Igknights going to be a budget deck? I have no idea. They're not out here in the TCG. But yeah, the main reason why it's going to be super good here is because Blaze Phoenix, I believe it's at 1. Or it might be 1 or 2 in the OCG. I just know that it's not at 3, and that's the main concern. I believe it's at 1, but yeah, in the TCG, when we get this, as long as nothing gets hit on this, we'll be good. I don't think Nodin will be hit. I think maybe this card will be hit, but if it doesn't get hit, guys, for sure it's going to be super strong, and just be prepared to main deck, or at least side deck, Yukis and Valors, because otherwise you get FTK'd. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Asian Eyes signing out.